And we are on air.
Hi guys, my name is Brianna and today I'm going to be telling you my 2020 New Year's resolutions. So let's get right into the video. So my 2019 resolutions didn't exactly go to plan. So this year I'm basically having to redo quite a few of my 2019 resolutions. But let's just get right into it. Stop the rambling, just dive into my list. Okay, so the first thing is to read a book once a month. I miserably failed that. I went 3 months without reading last year, so this year I'm really hoping to succeed at that one. I just really love reading and I want to push myself to be constantly reading. Then my next one is to write a song every month. I once again failed that in 2019, so I'm hoping to do that. I love writing music, but when I get busy, I forget to make time for it. So this year I want to make sure I'm really putting time towards doing the things that I love, which number one and number two things that I love to do with my free time is read and write. So I definitely want to be reading books and writing music this whole year. Now, in order to do those things, I have to improve my time management skills. Because throughout a year, the things that I have to make sure I have time for is school, homework, work, family, friends, and then all of my pastimes, which include making YouTube videos, writing music, reading books, and then some. So improving my time management is key because in January until the very end of the month I might not be in school. But I am going to have 2 semesters of school this year, and that I've realized my first semester is a big issue for me with time management because it just consumes so much. And it made everything really stressful because I'm just terrible at time management. So that's something I definitely have to improve upon. Now, why do I have to improve upon that? For my next one, don't make things I enjoy stressful. When the things I have to do become difficult because of my time management, and then I do things I enjoy, but they become stressful too because I'm on a time crunch. So although I haven't missed a video, I was late a bunch of times during my first semester of school, and I made them all rushed on a time-sensitive schedule, and even though I enjoy making videos, it made it really stressful because of the time constraints. So if I improve my time management skills, then I can make the things I enjoy just be enjoyable things and not stressful things. So those two are kind of going to go hand in hand, and I desperately need to achieve these goals this year. Now, moving on to a new goal. It's something I have tried to do every now and then, but I never officially made it a New Year's resolution because I'm gonna admit I don't really like it, but I know I need to do it for myself. So one of my goals this year is to exercise consistently. Now, that being said, I'm not putting a parameter on what consistently is going to mean. Because if I say once a week and then I miss a week, I know that whenever I do that, then I'm like, well, I already failed, and then I give up. And I don't want to do that. So I don't want to set a specific thing. I just want to, whatever constantly or consistently means for me and my schedule at that time of the year, that's what it's going to be. So whether it's a few times a week, once a week, anything like that, I'm not going to put the pressure on it because I just want to make sure I'm doing it. Because it's something that I started doing towards the end of the year in 2019, and I found really helpful for my mental health, for my self-esteem, and for so many more things. And although I am very lazy, it's something that I know I have to do for myself, so I want to make sure I'm doing it this year. Now, that being said, not only am I lazy, I am a big procrastinator. So another one of my goals this year is to stop procrastinating. Because no matter how good I become at my time management skills, if I procrastinate, I'm going to ruin it. So I need to learn to just get things done right away so I can have all that free time to do the things I want to do, and so many more things that I never even had the opportunity to do because I'm always so busy. So if I fix that and I stop procrastinating, I could just put the two together and boom. Time management, no procrastination, perfect pair. Now my next goal is to not hold back because of others. I often find myself having something I want to do, but no one to go with or no one who wants to do the same thing as me, so then I don't do it or go or whatever it is because I don't have someone to go with. And I broke through that a little bit last year. I went to see Panic at the Disco by myself. That was crazy. Well, that was actually the end of 2018, not 2019, but either way, that was one thing that I did by myself. And then also in 2019, I went to Playlist by myself. So I did two things alone, but I need to learn that, other people can't define me. If there's an event I want to go to or something I want to do, I shouldn't be awkward or anxious to do it alone, because if something I want to do, I'm going to enjoy the experience regardless. So I do still want to try and have experiences with other people and friends and whatnot, but why not go alone if it's that or not do the thing? Because it's great to have experiences with yourself too. Okay, my next thing is to try and keep myself organized. Now, I think since I've had this new room, I've been pretty good with organization. My closet has stayed extremely organized. I haven't messed that up yet. In my old room, it was constantly getting messed up and I had to constantly keep fixing it, and it was a headache. But I've also consistently making a mess of this room. And instead of consistently making a mess and then consistently cleaning it, I want to just try to stay organized, everything where it's meant to be, create a flow, of when to do laundry, when to do this, so that everything just stays clean and organized. I don't have to keep fixing it, because that's a pit I find myself in, and I just want to have a clean, organized environment for me to thrive in. Next thing has to do with money. Now, I have been stressed beyond belief about money recently because I have to pay for school. But I recently just paid off my second semester, and now I don't have to pay off another semester until the end of August. That is a very long time, and I am confident, I know for a fact, that I will have enough money by then. So, without having to be stressed about money anymore, I want to create a plan for me to not even have to think about it too much. A plan that breaks down every time I get money. This much money I'm going to put into my savings for school. This much money I'm going to put into my savings for life. This much money is for gas, and this much money is for spending. And if I break it down like that, I don't really even have to keep looking at money and thinking okay, do I have enough money to go out to eat? Let me think, let me stress out about it, let me this, let me that. I'll just have a simple worked out plan that I could just look at, see how much money I have in my spending, and go yes or no. And then I don't have to stress. I could just live my life and not have to worry about money. So I'm hoping to have a plan set into place by the end of this month, January, and then hold it and continue it for the whole year. That is a hard thing to keep going for a whole year because it is something I have to actively keep track of and whatnot. But I know it would be really helpful, so I'm going to try, and we'll see how it goes. Now, jumping back to time management a little bit, the next thing is to take time to do things I enjoy. I can only do that if I have good time management skills, so those two, once again, are going to go hand in hand. A lot of things this year are going back to my time management skills because they suck. I suck at time management, so I need to get a handle on that so I can live life a lot more effortlessly. Okay, now the last thing on my list. Live life for the now. Now, so much of my life right now is about the future. I'm working to pay for college, I'm going to college for my future, and those are two giant things going on in my life. So I want to make sure that this year I'm preparing myself for the future, but I'm not letting it run my life. Yes, I'm making sure I'm getting everything done that I have to get done for the future, but I want to make sure that I focus on the present, because life is about now and I want to be happy now, not just keep waiting and waiting and waiting. And I have done that a lot in 2019. But college really threw me for a whirlwind and took up so much of my time. And once again, if I improve my time management, this should be so much easier because I can prepare for the future and focus on now at the same time. And that's really, really what I want 2020 to be about now. 2020 is a year full of future preparations, but I want it to be for now, for happiness and enjoyment now. So yeah, those are my 2020 resolutions. What are yours? Comment them down below. But alright guys, if today's video, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Mwah!